Hello and welcome to my presentation on Donquixote Doflamingo versus Charlotte Cracker. This battle has the community split, so let's take a look at several key factors to see who would come out on top. Doflamingo's strength is on par or more likely above characters like base Luffy during Dressrosa. He's not even phased when he clashes with Sanji's Diablo Jambo, and he seemed to have the advantage against base Luffy in a one-on-one brawl. Additionally, with his strings, Doflamingo's slashing power allows him to casually slice off limbs from ancient giants and even slash meteors with relative ease. On the other hand, Cracker's biscuit soldiers have enough strength and power to block and overwhelm Luffy's elephant gun. His actual body even cut through Gear 4th Luffy's arm coated with hockey. Granted, Luffy probably wasn't expecting it, but not even Doflamingo's 16 holy bullets coated with hockey could do that. Now, if we compare the two's durability, Doflamingo far exceeds that of Cracker's without his biscuit soldiers. Doflamingo brushes off punches from Gear 2nd Luffy, calling them lightweight punches. On top of that, Law's Gamma Knife destroyed his internal organs, yet he used his strings to stitch them back together and keep fighting. Luffy wasn't able to damage him until he entered Gear 4th, sending him flying miles away and crashing into buildings, yet Doflamingo still got up. Cracker's biggest weakness is that he cannot tolerate pain. When Luffy finally dealt an attack on him, he sent Cracker flying the way he did Doflamingo, yet Cracker was down for the count. Doflamingo's endurance is also pretty impressive. Even after Law's Gamma Knife, he fought Luffy with no difficulty before he went to Gear 4th. However, while in Gear 4th, Luffy dominated Doflamingo, and the fight was only a couple minutes at best before Gear 4th ran out. Doflamingo was running low on stamina while he searched for Luffy, and got defeated extremely fast once Luffy entered Gear 4th for a second time. Cracker's endurance is above that of Doflamingo's though. Cracker fought Luffy for 11 hours. The entire time, Luffy would fight, eat the biscuit soldiers, run away, and repeat. Keep in mind that Cracker was fighting at a disadvantage too. Luffy had Nami use her rain to soften Cracker's biscuit soldiers so that he could eat them. Speed-wise, Doflamingo is outclassed. He hardly kept up with Gear 4th Luffy, yet Cracker was able to pressure Gear 4th Luffy and easily outlast Boundman without sustaining a single hit. The anime further exemplifies Cracker's combat speed, where he can swap blows with Boundman, as well as dodge his attacks while they are face to face, then strike him and send him flying with a regular hit from his sword. Finally, let's look at their abilities. Doflamingo has a versatile moveset. He can control a Yonko commander like Jozu with his string, ignite his strings, stitch his internal organs back into place, create a string clone of himself, use the birdcage to destroy the surface of an island, and so much more. The only thing we've seen Cracker do with his Devil Fruit is create biscuit soldiers. He can give them additional limbs and weapons, but that's about it. However, his main strength is that he can generate infinite biscuits and biscuit soldiers, which is not an exaggeration. He generated them for 11 hours straight and showed zero signs of fatigue. So with all of this into consideration, who would come out on top in a one-on-one fight? The odds are definitely in Cracker's favor. He has superior speed and endurance since he could keep up with Gear 4th Luffy, and he easily outlasted him without sustaining a single injury, something Doflamingo couldn't really do and only lasted a couple minutes. To be fair, Doflamingo wasn't at full power when he fought Luffy, but neither was Luffy. Even if Doflamingo was, the gap in power was so vast that it really wouldn't make a difference. I guess he could try to control the biscuit soldiers, but even if he could, Cracker could effortlessly make more to replace them, and he can definitely make more soldiers than Doflamingo can control. Yes, Doflamingo has a versatile moveset, but that doesn't mean anything if his attacks can't connect. Even if he does connect, he has to break through Cracker's first line of defense, which is him hiding in his armor. It takes Gear 4th level attacks to break through the armor, which I don't think Doflamingo possesses. His strings got utterly destroyed by Gear 4th, so he might not possess the power to break through the armor unless it's raining. The only way I see Doflamingo winning is if he catches Cracker off guard with his awakening. Even then, I still have my doubts. Doflamingo may be able to transform the environment to string, but there's only so much of the environment he can transform. Cracker can generate infinite biscuits to overwhelm him, which is the most likely scenario Cracker would do to win. Anyways, that's my presentation on Donquixote Doflamingo versus Charlotte Cracker. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of disagreements, but let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to like and subscribe. Anyways, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.